evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Songus Arena to an elimination game in the Elite Eight tournament. The Chelmsford High School Lions and the Austin Prep Cougars. Bruce By, I'm very happy to be here along with Howie Neal, statistician Ronna Berman, and our cameraman Pat Lee. And Howie, both teams coming back from losses on Sunday, 2 nights later, and one of these teams goes home.
Right, this is a double elimination, Bruce, as you mentioned, and you're right, one of the teams goes home, and I hope it's the team in white, quite frankly. I think I bleed a little lion maroon, but I think that we'll see a different Chelmsford team tonight. I think they're now used to this bigger ice surface. They looked a little tired at the end of the Boston College High game, but I think tonight, hopefully they're well rested and they'll come back and play a team that they're familiar with. They did have a loss against them early in the season, or about a month ago, a little over a month ago, 4-3 loss. But I think they're looking forward to tonight, and they'll play with a little extra bounce in their step.
I agree with your comments, Howie, in terms of the game tonight. It should be a real fine one, and we're about ready to go. Todd Fletcher centering Richie Burt and Sean Reardon, Chris Apostolakis and Timmy Ivers on defense. We'll pick up the Austin Prep Cougar lineup as we go along. Puck is shot down into the Chelmsford end, and immediately taking a hard hit in the corner was Timmy Ivers. And we've got a whistle, puck hit with a high stick. So we're going to have a face-off in the Cougar end.
Let's see if we can set the lineup here for the Cougars. We have at center number 9. I'm sorry, number 11.
Alex Vianu, I believe.
Alex Vianu, right? 17 Kaiser at one wing. Jeff Grant, number 9, at the other wing.
And this is their defenseman, number 3, shooting it in on. This is Alex Souza shooting it in on Castingway, and another shot, and tester on Castingway right away. Brian Castingway has been outstanding in the last month, and even though the Lions were on the short end of a 5-1 game, played a real fine hockey game. Austin is hitting right away. Puck is at center ice, and it bounces for the Lions. That's Burt. He drops it to Fletcher in the corner. Fletcher tries to get it back to Burt, but it's knocked away at center ice, and Fletcher finds the puck and shoots it in, and the Lions are going to get a change. First shot on goal. This is Kevin Gray in the corner, left wing corner behind the net. Fires the puck back to the point. Apostolakis bangs it in again. Gray goes behind the net to get it. He's on with Patno and I believe Valeri, right. Valeri has the puck and he shoots it back in. Lions keeping the play on behind the Cougar goalie, Dean Smith. Basketball man.
I was going to say,
that's
he should
right.
be wrong court.
That's right. Oh, the centering pass couldn't be collected there by Valeri. Nice pass by Patno coming from behind the net. And the Cougars clear it in, and they change on the fly. Lions dump it behind the goal. Apostolakis and Ivers are still out there as a defense pairing. No one can seem to get a handle to the puck. It's in the right wing corner. Nice hit in there by the Lions. Apostolakis. Puck comes free to the point, and it's shot back in behind the net. And out front, knocked away by Castingway and cleared by the Lions away from the goal. Comes to center ice.
Brian Castaway, in the early going, looks right on top of his game, and that's what kept us in the game early the last game.
Skating through center ice is L.J. DiPietro. Puck comes to Apostolakis. He scales it around to Patno. Patno tries to get it out, but can't, and now it comes out. This is Valeri breaking down right wing. Tries to turn the corner, takes the hit along the boards. Puck comes free. Apostolakis on the hit, and a nice play by the Lions to knock the play into the corner. Austin's had a couple of good scoring chances in the opening minutes of this first period, and Chelmsford, Valeri shoots the puck into the Austin bench, so we're going to have a face-off. 12 minutes, 8 seconds, Howie.
If anything the Lions have learned from the previous game is that they're going to have a hard time getting the puck by the defenseman. The Austin Prep defensemen, having watched the BC High game, are picking up our wings right at the blue line and taking them off the puck. So we need more than one man on the with the puck carrier so that we had someone to pass to.
And it takes a little more effort to get the puck out. It's a bigger surface, so as you said, you're right, Howie. The puck comes all the way down, shot down. It's not icing, shot down by a Austin Prep player, so they have to go behind the net to collect it. This is Souza skating back behind his net. He's checked by Richie Burt. Viano starts the puck out. Gives it back now to Souza again. Goes behind the net. Adam McHugh is on with probably Jim Scanlon, his defense partner. And the puck is shot to the left wing corner, to the right of Castaway, behind the net, and it's centered, knocked away to the boards by Reardon. Keeping the pressure on now, Reardon tries to skate it out, and does get it out, and it's shot back in offside. As you said, Howie, those defensemen are looking for that pass up along the sideboards.
Right, they're trying to, they see that our system is to try to clear it up along the board, and they use their body very well to trap the puck or block the puck against the boards so that it stays in the zone and gives AC more of a chance to score.
Chelmsford changing up lines once again, keeps some fresh legs out there. Valeri, Patno, and Gray. This is Apostolakis trying to turn the corner. It's loose in front of the net. Gray behind the net, looking for a man to pass to, doesn't want to give it away. And it's skated into the corner. This is Valeri, tosses it behind the net to Gray. They're playing catch, but they're behind the net, can't get it out front. And it's flipped out of the zone by Austin Prep. And the Lions try to keep it in, can't. Apostolakis with it, bangs it off the boards, and the Lions skate the puck back in. Patno chasing Capraro. Capraro throws the puck up. Apostolakis with it, backhands it in on goal. Shot on goal by Gray. Saved by Smith.
Nice pass by Chris there.
And a 2-on-2 break now for Austin Prep. Coming down right wing, trying to turn the corner. Gets a shot on goal. And net not only came off the moorings, it tipped over totally.
Right.
First time I think we've seen that one.
Right. That is the first time for this season.
We had two players come together behind the action, but I don't think there's any penalties on the play. Good crowd here tonight.
I may have made a Freudian slip. I called this the AC team. I think maybe I'm thinking ahead to the winner of this game gets to play Arlington Catholic.
Hopefully the Lions come out on top. They already know their opponent. Arlington Catholic eliminated Belmont earlier this evening. So the winner of this game will play on Sunday against Arlington Catholic. Boy, I don't think we ever get to play a public school, do we?
No, I don't think so.
We're taking on each archdiocese one at a time here. And back to action. Puck is dropped. It comes loose. Brian O'Connell and Jim Scanlon on defense. Shot in. O'Connell tries to get to it. Austin has had the better of the action throughout the early parts of this first period, Howie.
Yeah, they've done a good job checking and keeping us in our zone. They've come out hitting. I think they took a little bit of a page out of the game they saw Chelmsford against BC High.
We have a wave off on icing, so the puck is in. We have a new line on the Greenwood is on there with Trahan and David Leach. First time they've been in the game tonight. Puck is now controlled by Austin Prep, and they skate it out with number 7, Frank Powers. He shoots it in, and it's whistled for an offside. With 9:22 left in the first period, a 0-0 hockey game.
In the early going, I think that both teams are feeling each other out as to what plan of attack they're going to use. It's only 4 shots to 2 shots here. Austin Prep has the advantage.
So the puck is back into action. Lions control it. They shoot it into Smith, and he covers up. Fletcher, Reardon, and Burt. And Apostolakis and Ivers on defense. Capro, Grant, Patterson, Viano on for Austin Prep, and they do make a change. They change their defensemen. So when I think the Fletcher line is out, I think we're going to see Souza and Grant and Ivanov. You're right. That's what I think they want the matchup to be. Fletcher battles for the puck behind the net. Souza skates it out. Tosses it ahead to Vianu. Vianu crosses the blue line. He's still with the puck. Puck rolls to the backboard. And it's skated in, and a tip.
Kaiser
Shot.
was right there for a tip.
Kenny Kaiser, a sophomore, was sitting on the right side of Brian Castlingway and got his stick on that. Brian was there and is looking sharp as he has in the last few games. Puck is down, controlled by Austin. Shot into the corner. Behind the net, it's collected there by the Lions, and they skate it out. Find Todd Fletcher in center ice. Skates down right wing, tries to turn the corner, gets it on, almost on net. Richie Bird in the corner. He's kept in at the point.
Ivanoff did a nice job of preventing Todd from getting a shot off. He tied up his stick.
Wrote him off well, I agree with you. Britt knocks the puck down, shoots it back in. Todd Fletcher behind the net, steals the puck. It comes to an Austin player who skates it up. This is Grant on left wing. Grant takes the hit from Apostolakis. Nice job by Chris. Ivers collects the puck. And now Apostolakis with the puck. Fletcher into center ice, finds a man, Reardon. Looks like Gray. The Lions are in the line change here. Shot in, kicked aside by Castlingway.
Ryan came out, did a nice job cutting out the angle there.
Play is on at center ice. Fletcher with the puck. He's 1-on-3. Fires a bullet, and it goes off the blocker of Smith and out of the rink. So we'll have a face-off with 7 minutes, 40 seconds. No score.
The shots that I've seen on Smith, the hard shots, he seems to be a little shaky with the high ones. I'm not as sure if he's as strong a goalie at this point as Brian has been on the other end.
I think he was ducking on that one. I agree with you. I might have been ducking with him.
Right.
Valeri, Patno, and Gray, the jumps with line.
We're up here.
That's right. Ooh, nice shot in from the point by Jim Scanlon. Lions keep it in. Some nice work by Valeri. Skated out now by number 14, Steve Caparo. And Adam McHugh collects it, scales it around behind his goal. And the Lions get the puck out. They're doing a little better job now getting the puck out of their end. Caprero again, circles the wagon, shoots it down. They wave off the icing. Adam McHugh goes down and collects it. Keeps it in for himself, and it's kept in at the point by Souza, and whoa, a bouncing puck in front. Behind players behind the net, wraparound shot. Puck is loose, and the Lions collect it. This is Valeri skating the puck up to Patno. He's coming up through center ice, keeps the puck on his stick. It bounces off his stick and gets a shot on goal. Scanlon on the left side. Valeri couldn't collect it, but Scanlon keeps it in. That's it to the goal, and coming through was Valeri. Saves Smith. The Lions put some heat on.
That was a nice pass in there to Steve, and Smith made a nice save. That was a little deflection, and it didn't change direction, just changed elevation, and Smith was able to keep his body in front of it. Nice
Shots
play.
are evening off just a little bit. 8 for Austin Prep, 5 for the Lions. Face-off shot. Oh, just wide. Another shot by the Lions. Apostolakis with the puck, and he drills one. And oh, we had a quick whistle here. Guess the referee didn't see it.
Yeah,
and
lost sight of it. Yeah.
2 more good shots by the Lions on goal.
That's what they have to keep doing. You have to keep putting it on net and then looking for rebounds if it doesn't go in, and keep the pressure on the Prep down this end. This is what our problem has been. We've had shots on net, but I don't think we've had people picking up the rebounds. John Reardon did it in the St. John's game, and that was a big difference.
Rebounds, it's usually, as you said earlier, I think, Howie, it's the second shot that you really have to worry about. Goalie usually handles that first one. This is Trahan on now with Leach and Greenwood, and the puck is really not controlled by anyone. It comes to Castlingway, and Brian ties it up. He's going to get a face-off with 6 minutes, 9 seconds in the first period, and both teams are going to change it up. Once again, able to bring you this game from the Songus Arena in Lowell. Great place for a high school hockey game. Super 8, we're seeing 8. We've seen a lot of games, Howie, and the teams that we've seen are good hockey teams.
Yes,
High school hockey at its best. Jimmy Scanlon behind his net makes a nice move away from an Austin player, gets the puck himself, tries to hit and does hit Sean Reardon. Reardon tried to get it back to Fletcher and it was just behind him. And the Lions come back though with the puck. The center ice, shot in by Grant. O'Connell tries to tie up the Austin player. Jimmy Scanlon gets it loose to Richie Burt, and Richie can't quite get it out. This is Grant. Grant gets whacked, and he knocked off the puck, and the Lions skated back.
Nice check by Jimmy Scanlon.
Jimmy's played well in the opening moments of this hockey game tonight. Here's Todd Fletcher across the line with Reardon. Centers, comes through the middle, looks to get a shot, misfired just a little bit on the shot. Reardon behind the net, centers it. Oh, it's in the skates of Burt and Fletcher. Skated back by Rob Peterson for Austin, and they make a change up.
Lions had nice pressure there.
That's right, they did. Uh-oh, we've got a giveaway here. Austin with a chance, a big chance, and they shoot it wide.
Ryan came out again, cut down the angle, forced him to the backhand, and the shot was wide.
Ryan looks confident. Austin had a golden opportunity. This is number 4, Jonathan Maniff. Shoots the puck in, and Brian holds on again. When in doubt, hold on.
I think they got caught in his web, and he couldn't get it out. He wanted to make the pass.
Just stuck in there.
He got hung up. He had to have the official take it out of his catcher.
Probably got that glove from Hollowback and Coughlin, I'd say. Once it gets in there, Howie, it stays.
Right, it stays there.
The Lions are taking a face-off now in their own zone. Face-off comes back to the point, and it's knocked away. Valeri in a foot race. Patino collects, Gray collects the puck. Gets knocked off the puck. Nice check by Austin defenseman number 5. That was it Souza?
Yeah, it was Souza,
okay.
Alex Souza.
Puck is calmed down behind the Austin goal. This is Bach Ivanov with the puck. He's dancing behind his net. Steve Valeri looking to forecheck, coming back to get the puck now and carry it out is Jonathan Maniff, and he carries the puck down right wing, crosses the red line over the blue line, still with the puck, and he's knocked off the puck. And Timmy Ivers comes back and he's all alone, but he gets the puck in. Nice job by Timmy. This is Sean Patino now, Valeri, and David Leach.
Just missed the
Just
interception,
missed,
man.
is correct. Pasterlakis with the puck. He bangs it off the boards. Taking a hit, but getting the puck in is Patino. Ivanov behind his net. Circles out across his own blue line. Kind of dragging the puck to center ice and shoots it in. Their defensemen are carrying the puck out, but some of their forwards are standing still at the blue line while they're doing that, and that's kind of an advantage for us.
They're not moving. They're not moving as well as...
That's Ivers now shooting the puck up to center ice. Collected by Austin and shot back in. David Leach takes a hit but dumps the puck into the corner, and the Lions get a line change with 2:54 to play. Pasterlakis comes way up and steals it. Looked like he got held on the play, but no call. He's looking at the official. I know he thinks if I did that, I'd bid a call. Timmy Ivers now with the puck, skates it over to Chris Pasterlakis. He bangs it up to Chris Greenwood, and he hustles into the corner, but we've got an icing call on the Lions with 2:32. Shots are still 8-5, 8-6 in favor of Austin Prep. Rather, I think both teams might be just a little bit tired, Howie, in the first period anyway.
I was been watching them, and they don't seem to be as quick as they were on Sunday. And naturally, that was only 48 hours ago. And this is a big ice surface, and this is a tournament where everyone's adrenaline is flowing, and they're really trying to hustle. And they may be a little tired right now.
And I think neither team wants to make the first mistake, or glaring mistake anyway, and turn the puck over and give the other team an advantage. So a little cautious. Adam McHugh with the puck. Gets it up to center ice to Todd Fletcher. He dumps it off and gets it back. Nice play by the Lions. A little give and go. Todd with the puck. His stick was lifted again, though. They're whacking at Todd's stick, not letting him get much on the puck. Grant with the puck shoots it in and shoots it up into the up into the green seats up there.
That was
way up.
Manny Ramirez.
That
into the
was.
screen.
Somebody got a souvenir up by the popcorn machine, I think. So we'll have a face-off just inside the Chelmsford blue line. 2 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. Puck is down. Comes to McHugh, over to Scanlon. Avoids a player, skates it up. Intercepted by Austin and shot back in. That's Vieno, their captain, number 11. Lions trying to get there, and they do. Shoot the puck out nicely to center ice. Todd Fletcher gives it to Reardon, and Reardon gets dumped as he was attempting to shoot the puck. Adam McHugh doing a nice job tonight, back again to get the puck. Reardon can't get it out yet. And the puck is shot, deflected nicely by McHugh into the corner. Austin controls it near the end of the period now. You don't want to, if you can help it, give one up here. Austin moving the puck from point to point, and it's knocked out, and we've got a 2-on-1 Lion break. Fletcher passes to Reardon, a goal! How many times has that happened this year?
Nice job by Todd. He drew the goalie to him and very casually made a nice pass over to Sean Reardon, and Sean just tipped it in one time very nicely. Well done.
That was a goal at the 13:51 mark of the first period. The Lions break it out on top. One. And we gave the goal to Sean Reardon. I'm sorry, it was Richie Burt.
Oh.
It was 10 instead of 20.
Right.
I thought that was Sean Reardon myself,
Yep.
but apologies to Richie. Another shot in by Patno. Gray behind the net. Dumps the puck to Valeri. Valeri plays catch with Patno out front. Oh, Gray was on the doorstep.
Nice pass by Sean.
That was an excellent pass. Here comes Austin back. And a bullet comes in, and nice play by Castonguay. Stops the puck with 45 seconds. Apologies to Richie Burt. He made a nice play. I saw the 0. I didn't see the 1.
I don't know how I missed that number 10. I don't know how that happened.
That's a number you know, isn't it? That's right. So the Lions have scored the first goal of this hockey game. And now they would like to certainly pad that lead.
Yeah, they have time, 45 seconds. Austin might try to press, and Johnson might get a breakaway opportunity. And I see they have Fletcher, Reardon, Richie Burt out there, along with Pastelakis and Jim Scanlon. So they have the iron out there.
They've
trying
got
to
the
get
iron
another
to
one.
kill this 45 seconds. Here come the Lions back. This is Pastelakis across the blue line, gains the blue line, loses control, but gets it back. Tries to center it, but there's nobody there. And Austin starts it back with Grant. Pastelakis chases Grant, manhandles him a little bit, and gets a penalty. So with 24 seconds left in this period, going to have our first penalty of the hockey game to Chris Pastelakis. That was a great goal, great play by Todd Fletcher, as you called it, how he held on to the puck, made the goalie commit, and then gave it to his wingmate.
Yeah. Very unselfish. A lot of other players would have gone in there and tried to fire away and try to break it through the pads, but Todd was able to have some excellent vision and saw Richie on the other post and passed it off very nicely.
So let's see if we can kill this penalty and get into the second period. And Austin cannot keep the puck in at the blue line, so that will help the Lions with 15 seconds left to play. Souza with the puck, and he shoots the puck is left free at the red line, at the blue line rather, and just offside. That was close. I didn't know whether the puck came out or not.
The puck was out, but the left wing was number 11.
In quick?
Yeah, Alex
Vienu
was in quick. And
so we've got 7.8 seconds on the clock. A face-off just outside the blue line. And this is Grant with the puck. He scales it in. Nice save by Castonguay. Puck is loose, and that will end the first period.
Right.
And a first period in which Austin Prep enjoyed a 13-7 shots on goal, but the only thing that really counts is that big scoreboard up there, Howie.
Right. We've got the one crooked number, and that's what we want.
On a goal at the 13:51 mark by Richie Burt on a nice pass on a 2-on-1 break from Todd Fletcher. Excellent goaltending by Brian Castlingway again.
Again, the early going, Brian was up to the task and kept Johnson in the game until Johnson got its legs. And, we talked about fatigue maybe being a factor. That one goal, and with the fatigue coming in later on in the game, might be be the difference.
I thought Coach Fletcher moved his lines nicely in that period. Short shifts, keeping the legs as fresh as he could.
Yes, I do. I think the same. I feel the same way. The team is skating better. It might be that the quality of the opponent is a little less than the 19-0 BC High group.
Yeah, I would concur with that totally, Howie. I agree with you. So we'll be back with second period action. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Ronna Berman, and Pat Lee from the Songus Arena in Lowell. Right now, the Lions enjoying a 1-0 lead, and we'll be back with second period action in just a few minutes.
Routine of being all set? Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Ronna Berman, and Pat Lee. The Lions enjoying a 1-0 lead in the first period on a goal by Richie Burt at the 13:51 mark on an assist from Todd Fletcher. But the Lions, Howie, have to kill 1 minute and 5 seconds of a penalty.
Right, and they should be well rested after being in the locker room for 15 minutes, but they also got to make sure that they're up to speed, because I think Austin is going to come right out and try to put the puck in the net quickly. They're going to be fired up. They, like you say, got 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this penalty. They want to capitalize with the opportunity and come back and tie the game.
As we saw on Sunday when Chelmsford scored the first goal of the game, and then BC High just put it into overdrive. And I think you're going to see Austin Prep try to do the same thing. We've got Scanlon,
just what you called,
Patno, Fletcher, and Reardon, right? The 4 Lions that are out there trying to kill this penalty. They win the faceoff. They won 8 of the 15 in the first period, and they win another one here, a key one, and they dump the puck back down into the Austin end. So they'll have roughly a minute now on the Chris Apostolakis penalty. Coming through center ice and gaining the blue line is Souza, and knocked off the puck by Reardon just as he was going to shoot it.
Perfect timing by Sean.
Right. Grant playing with the puck along the blue line, gives it to his partner. He drills it. Oh, almost a breakaway by Reardon as he stopped that shot. Fletcher chases the puck a little bit to the corner. They're playing catch in the corner with 25 seconds left on the penalty. Out it by the blue line. A puck comes loose and Scanlon dumps it out. So the Lions have done a nice job with 17 seconds left on the penalty. And they shoot it back in, and Castlingway is forced to make a nice save with his skate. And Todd scales the puck out, and that's going to kill the penalty.
Right.
So.
Watching Austin's penalty power play, they were trying to get Capraro set up in the center, very similar to we saw at the BC High where they were setting up O'Hanley.
So the Lions have taken step 1 in this period. Nice hit by Apostolakis, knocks the player off the puck. It's scaled around the boards, comes out, and shot way wide. Shot back on goal, covered by Apostolakis again, and he shoots the puck to the corner, but not out. This is the pressure that we expected, though, from Austin Prep.
All right, this is it. And Johnson is having a hard time getting it out of the zone. They have to play alert. They got to keep their head up. They got to look for the open man, move the puck out of the zone, keep control of it for a bit, and pop it in the net. That's Simple.
Sounds easy from up here, doesn't it? Game looks very simple up here. Valeri, Burt, and
Is it Gray? No.
it's not Gray. It's
number 7.
Yeah, it is Gray.
It is Gray.
It is Gray. Apostolakis and Ivers on defense. This is Burt, the goal scorer. Throws it into the right wing corner. Chased in there by by Gray. Comes to the Smith, the goaltender, and he covers it.
Yeah, nice pressure by Kevin Gray and caused Austin Prep goalie Dean Smith cover up the puck and get a face-off to his left.
Must match the energy level now. Austin will probably have that quick step as we come to the 13-18 mark of the just underway second period. And so far the Lions have matched that energy. Face-off is controlled by Austin Prep. Comes to the corner. Kevin Gray whacks at it in the corner. Tries to jar it loose. Skated off behind the goal. Coming through center, but not able to collect the puck. Quickly snapped out by Timmy Ivers. And shot in by Steve Valeri behind the net. It's left there behind the net. Shot up along the boards. Kept in at the point by Ivers. Now it's knocked out. This is 2-on-1 for the moment. Nice play by Ivers to knock and Apostolakis to knock the Austin player off the puck and skate it out nicely across the blue line. Valeri dumps it into the corner.
Nice little exchange right there. Nice little change.
Defensively, Lions handled that very well. This is Souza coming back quickly up through center ice. He's knocked off the puck again by Ivers. He shoots it around the boards. Greenwood there. Apostolakis is forced to go deep. It's sent it through the crease. And that was dangerous.
That was scary. Yes,
right.
It was.
But it comes out of the zone and it's shot into the Austin Prep bench, and we're going to have a face-off. Trahan is out there now with Leach and Greenwood.
And we've got a penalty, little after whistle stuff between Trahan and I think he's calling Souza over.
Yeah, I think he wants them both.
Number 9, it's not Souza.
Grant.
It's Jeff Grant, right?
Right, so number 2 9s are going into the penalty box at the 12-13 mark of the second period. 1-0 favor of Chelmsford.
Strategic penalty by Mark Trahan.
That was no disrespect to Mark, but that was kind of a nice exchange right there. And the Lions are back with the Fletcher, Britt, Reardon line. Scanlon and O'Connell on defense. Coach Fletcher playing 5 defensemen thus far in the hockey game, as he has done a lot of the time during the season. Puck comes loose behind the net. And it was 9 and 18 on the penalty. Nice dump out by O'Connell. So the penalty was to number 18 for Scola. All right. We've got that set now. Lester with 2 9s because 9 is out there.
Yeah, I thought it was on Grant. I thought he started toward the penalty box, but then it was Scola.
Austin wouldn't have made a nice exchange there, would they?
No, I think they may have.
Yeah, we got a penalty, I think, now, and the Lions are going to get their first power play of the hockey game.
Got a high stick on.
Let's wait on this one. They don't have the numbers on the front any place on their jersey, so hard to see who it is. Be funny if this were Grant, wouldn't it? It is.
I knew.
We knew he was going to get one.
Right.
It was just a matter of time.
He should have been in there already. He wouldn't be serving
right.
one now.
Exactly. That was guilt that caused that
That's
one.
right.
Scanlon at the point. Stick handles the puck into the corner. Fletcher collects it there, looking for Reardon out front. Tries to get it to him, but just behind him. And the puck is shot out of the zone. Scanlon collects it from Apostolakis, and he fires it back in around the boards. Fletcher gets there first, lets it come back to Apostolakis. And the puck is behind the Austin zone. They scale it out, down behind Brian Castingway, and Jimmy Scanlon down to get it. Lions have a minute left on their power play. Fletcher plays catch with Scanlon. Scanlon nicely up to Apostolakis, who fires it in again. On it is Fletcher and Reardon. Apostolakis plays it off the boards, shoots it behind the net. This big rink makes the power play spacing really difficult to get, I think.
Yeah.
Lions fight for it, try to get it out. Scanlon does, keeps it in. It bounces, though, to Austin, and they shoot the puck out. Austin's changing up one of their penalty killers.
I'd like to see a little better passing by the Lions. They're doing I think a little too much dumping of the puck on the power play opportunity.
Here they gain the blue line. Scanlon nicely stick handling, trying to get control, just knocked off his stick. And that's going to do it for the Lions power play. Don't think they got a shot on goal there.
No, they didn't. Not as well run as I've seen them doing during the season.
9 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second period, and we've got an icing. So each team now has had a power play and not very effective on either power play situation. We've got students from both sides yelling something at each other, Howie. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm sure it's complimentary.
I'm sure. Enthusiastic.
That's right.
Tournament spectator enthusiasm.
As the MIAA would only want. And boy, we hear enough commercials for them throughout the hockey game, that's for sure. This is Austin coming back on Adam McHugh. He does a nice job. Kevin Gray comes back to take the man into the boards behind the net. And Adam McHugh nicely off the boards. Nice play by Adam. Steve Valeri just overskated it. This is a little bit not what the Lions want, but Richie Bird gets the puck to center. To Valeri. Valeri tries to get it back to Burt, but couldn't quite do so. Burt does get the puck in deep, though. Stopped by Smith. Valeri forechecks. And Richie Burt forechecking. Valeri again on the puck. Shoots it wide of the goal. Kevin Gray shoots the puck in behind the goal. Puck is dumped in again, and now skated out by Austin Prep. Partial breakaway, and a shot is wide. Nice defensive play, Timmy Ivers.
Adam McHugh there.
And Adam McHugh.
Nice job.
Well, the puck is loose out front. Adam McHugh has played an excellent hockey game tonight. And Adam fights to get the puck again. This is an unusual defensive pairing created by that penalty. Lions a little bit running around now in their end.
Right.
And Austin with a shot, and the puck is loose, batted out to the blue line. Shot again, and somebody in the crease. Whoa, there's a break for the Lions.
So got a whistle. Lions are having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone, trying to clear it out. Austin Prep Maniff, number 4, was in the crease. Referee saw it, blew the whistle. We have a face-off outside the zone and an opportunity to change lines.
8 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the second period. Chelmsford still on top by that Richie Bird goal, 1-0. Faced off just outside the Chelmsford blue line. Fletcher, Patno, Reardon for the moment, the Chelmsford line. This is Ivers on with Apostolakis, and they dump the puck out. And the puck is loose at center ice. Dino off to his wingmate, Grant. Grant shoots it behind the net. Ivers stops it. It comes to Vienu, dangerous hockey player, back to the point. This is Souza driving one, Ivanov rather, driving one. Grant on net, knocked away and out, and Fletcher with a breakaway, coming down, shooting on goal, and it goes in! It went in! Todd Fletcher with the second goal of the hockey game. Howie, that looked very harmless.
Yeah, it was a harmless type of shot. Todd lost it on his stick, and it just went in softly on the goalie, Dean Smith, and Smith had the blade of his goalie stick tipped up, and the puck just went up over the blade and over his right pad and in.
Just rolled right up the stick, as you said, just like a ramp.
That was a harmless shot. Todd didn't get all of it at all, but sometimes it doesn't matter how they go in.
So it doesn't matter at all. 7-minute, 12-second mark of the second period. The Lions take a 2-0 lead on a Todd Fletcher goal. I didn't get the assist on that one. Sean Patno with the assist. So Fletcher figuring in both Chelmsford goals tonight. Brian O'Connell shoots the puck in, and Smith buries this one with 2 hands.
Right, it's a little wake-up call for Dean, but...
Howie, you pointed out early in the hockey game that you thought he looked a little bit tentative on a couple of early shots, and I think that's been the case.
Yeah, I believe it is. I think whether it's nerves or he's just a little off his game, because he's got a great goals against average, 1.2. So he's not a bad goalie. So
No, Austin hasn't given up many goals in the course of the season. Their record outstanding, and of course they wouldn't give up many goals. So the Lions now enjoy a 2-0 lead, but a long way to go in this hockey game as Vieno chases the puck behind the net, and the puck comes back to him, and he skates it into the center ice area. Scanlon goes back to collect it. Nice stick handling job. Jimmy has really played a nice hockey game. Oh, Lions almost broke that out 3-on-2. Good. Fletcher Reardon, the line for the Lions.
we need to make a little more better passes. They got to be more crisp. We're giving the puck up too easily near our own end.
Intercepted by Austin Prep and skated back. Grant intercepted, skated back in. Fletcher with a breakaway with Burt. 2-on-1. Todd Fletcher gives it to Burt. He shoots and scores! Fletcher and Burt put the Lions on top, 3-0.
What a great play! I don't know who got the pass to Todd. Todd went down, again showed patience, dished it off, and Richie Burt did a backhander in the top corner. Excellent job.
That first pass out, Howie, was the real key to setting up that goal. That coming at the 8:31 mark of the second period. A huge goal for the Lions, 3-0.
This is where I wish we had a replay so we could just see who got it out to Todd.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who it was along the left board.
The clear up was a real nice pass, sent them off 2-on-1, and once again Todd froze the goalie and the defenseman. And Richie, nice backhander. Richie's only scored 5 goals coming into this game tonight. Got 2 of them. Here they come again across the line. This is Patno. Valeri shoots. And nice save by Smith. The Lions are really storming the end now. We puck hit with a high stick.
Yeah, they got a little.
Let's pick up that goal. Brian O'Connell, I think he said. Brian O'Connell, runner?
No, I thought he said. I think Reardon passed it out to Fletcher.
Okay.
Reardon got the first assist.
All right, we'll go with that then because the fans were yelling so loudly, I couldn't pick it up. Timmy Ivers now with the puck. Gets it up along the boards. Apostolakis tries to calm it down behind the net. Austin out front. They miss a big chance. Wow, that was
Petro fanned on the shot. He was wide open. He had an open net.
That was their chance of the night. Chelmsford is playing a real nice second period, but they need to hold on here a little bit. Nice save, Castonguay, and cleared out by Apostolakis along the boards. Greenwood over there on the boards.
I like to see the Lions finish their checks when they go to check one of the Austin Prep players. They're just not cleaning them up as well as I think they can.
And maybe not wanting to take a penalty, but I agree with you, Howie. There's still room for a little further damage.
Yeah.
David Leach gets the puck out of the Chelmsford end. It's free at center ice. Trahan with the puck. And Trahan fires it off the sideboard. And Greenwood fires the puck out. And I know Coach Fletcher's looking for a line change here. Ivers behind his net. Up the boards. Apostolakis lets it go. Vienu with the puck. He's starting to play a lot of the game now.
Austin has made a change.
Whoa, there's a shot wide. They had 2-on-0 in front of Castonguay at that point. I know the Lions would take an icing here if they could get one. And
here we go. We got enough.
That's just as good. A little offside.
Yeah. Every little bit helps because the Lions, this third line was having a tough time getting the puck out of the zone, and Austin Prep was able to get their first line out there, and were putting a lot of pressure on us. It was nice of Austin Prep to get an offside and help us out.
4 minutes, 40 seconds left in period 2. A 3-0 Chelmsford lead. Lions playing a real fine hockey game, but Austin now, since that third goal, they've showed a little, probably their best flurry of the hockey game. Nice save, Castonguay with the stick.
They're starting to put the puck on net, looking for rebounds, looking for a break.
Puck is tied up in the corner. It comes loose behind the net. Jimmy Scanlon hustles over to get it. Grant beats him to it, and it's still harmlessly behind the net, but Austin is controlling it. Scanlon tries to get the puck up to Reardon, but can't do it. Chelmsford still back on their heels here and can't get the puck out. Fortunately, it hasn't come to Castleton too often either, though.
Oh.
Finally, they do get it out. But back in it comes and offside again. So 3:51 in a fairly fast-moving second period, actually.
Yeah, that Austin Prep line of Grant, Kaiser, and Vianu was a dangerous trio. And if anyone needs to keep an eye out for those three, are our two defensemen.
They are playing more and more as the game wears along, and they are really turning up the pressure on Chelmsford. Kostelakis shoots the puck up, but stopped at the red line, and here comes Austin back with a bullet shot. Ivers cleans up the rebound. Nice play, Castleton. Valeri with maybe a breakaway, coming down right wing, trying to turn in, knocked off the puck.
A man in front.
But still picks up the puck, got a man in front. That's Gray, couldn't quite get his stick on it. And back comes Austin Prep across the blue line into the corner. And dumped in a heap by Ivers behind the net. Skated up by the Lions, 2-on-2. Patno coming across the blue line. Nice pass in net score!
Steve Valeri.
Beautiful pass by Patno. Valeri collects the fourth goal, the third of the second period.
That's that high shot that Smith was a little shaky on. Valeri went upper right-hand corner, over his glove side.
The Lions are jumping all over Austin Prep in this second period, and we've got a goalie change coming out now. Number 30 for Austin Prep is coming in, and that's Jim Sarno, a senior, is going to replace, for the time being anyway, Dean Smith. Beautiful pass by Sean Patno to Steve Valeri.
And this comes at a good time. I mean, granted, Smith hasn't had a good game, and he's given up 4, so they're going to make a change and warm up the goalie. This gives the Lions a chance to catch their breath for the last period and 3 minutes of this period and the rest of the third period.
So a timeout by Austin Prep, in effect. It's very fortuitous. I think that's the right word, Howie. It's too good for me, but I agree with you. It's really going to give Chelmsford a chance to collect its breath now. Chelmsford fans, student body turned out real well tonight, and they're on their feet saluting their hockey team.
Right, this is
that goal coming at the 11:51 mark of the second period.
Our math skills have improved over the season.
That's right. We're subtracting a little better, aren't we? We just need this season to keep going, and we'll really have it down.
There we go.
So we do have a break in the action. The Lions have had excellent efforts from many people tonight. Just doing a real nice job, and putting the puck in the net really does help.
Yeah, did we get any announcement on the assists with that yet?
Eight shots Austin Prep, 6 for the Lions in this period, and that last goal was Valeri just from Patno. Very difficult to pick up the assists here. I know it was Patno on 1 assist. I think there was one more, but it's so loud we just can't pick them up.
Right.
We're ready to go for the last 3 minutes and 9 seconds of the period. Careful passing it backwards. We don't want to drop it towards our end.
Jim Scanlon did a nice job with his body to keep the puck from getting behind him, because it was almost a breakaway by the Prep.
O'Connell calms the puck down. Scanlon makes a nice stick handling move. Fletcher down to Burt. Burt skates down left wing, fires it across and goal! Lions have scored another goal!
Unbelievable, what a great
what a pass by Richie Burt.
Is that Redden coming in
I
at the right
think
wing?
it was Redden this time. And the 5th goal, the 4th of the period, coming at about 23 seconds after the 4th goal. The Lions have goal number 5.
All right, and that's quite a cushion. It's nice to have 5 goals. No question.
Never expected this type of a explosion. Austin Prep, a very good team, a very good defensive team.
Right.
That was Sean Reardon scoring the goal. Great pass. We looked from Richie Burt, who's having an excellent hockey game tonight.
I think Fletcher and Burt on the assists.
Right, Fletcher and Burt. That's Todd's 4th point tonight. And we've got a penalty now, charging.
Austin Prep.
Third point for Todd. Fourth point. Yeah, okay, thank you. And an Austin player is going to find his way to the penalty box now.
Kevin Kaiser, sophomore.
A little frustration charging maybe there, Howie.
Could be. This is where the referees have to let him play, but they also have to call the game and not let anything happen behind the play. One referee has to keep an eye on things behind the puck.
So 2:36 left in the second period, the best period of the season probably for the Lions, coming at really a terrific time for them. Fletcher with the puck, dumps the puck across the red line to Apostolakis. He skates it in, takes it deep to the corner, throws it around the net, stopped there by Reardon. He shoots it back around the net. Patno goes back to get it, scaled up along the board, stopped by Apostolakis. Comes back to Scanlon, gives nice play to goal. Fletcher cleans it up.
All right,
Fletcher.
Scanlon and Reardon, I think, on the assist.
Wow, this is just getting just unbelievable. This is a clinic now by the Lions, one that Coach Fletcher is going to show, I'm sure, over and over to many hockey teams.
I mentioned halfway through this period that the Lions' passes had to be crisper, and the last three goals have been very
beautiful
sharp
goals.
passes.
They've been terrific passing goals. That was a great goal by the Lions. Todd Fletcher dumping it into an open net. And that goal coming at the 13:53. His fifth point of the night. Scanlon and Reardon, I believe, correct?
Right.
From Scanlon and Reardon. And a big hit along the boards. Chelmsford fans are really enjoying this now, as well they would. Timmy Ivers gets the puck up, and looks like Kevin Gray was hit from behind.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what I was talking about. I don't want the referees to let things like that go.
Right. That was a penalty that could have been called easily. Gray gets the puck up nicely, trying to hit Valeri. Puck is at center ice. Vianu with the puck, gains the blue line. Tries to turn the corner. He's knocked off the puck by Apostolakis, and it's cleaned up by Ivers, and Apostolakis skates it back up the right wing, coming down across right wing. I think a goal! Holy cow!
That was Valeri unassisted, I believe. The goalie just lost it in his pads and swept it right in.
Wow, this is just the seventh goal, the sixth of the period.
I think it was Apostolakis. I'm sorry.
I think it was Apostolakis, yes, right. Just another harmless-looking shot. The Austin Prep goalie is really, I think,
Ginsano, but he's 4.0 goals against average.
It's showing. He's really shaky right now, and I don't blame him. Tough to come into a game cold.
Exactly.
And a team that's just pouring on the shots. I think Gray deserved an assist on that, so I hope he did get one. Thank you, Rona. Nicky did get an assist. Gastonguay knocks it harmlessly to the sideboard. And it's shot back in by Austin. Comes behind the net. They're not going to give up. 1 minute, thanks Howie, to play in the period, and we got an icing call on the Lions. This has been a 6-goal period for the Lions. We're going to have to do some recapping of this one, Howie. May take a few minutes.
It may take a few minutes, but I like to see the Lions finish this period strong, not give up a soft goal here. Let's not give Austin Prep any momentum going in the locker room.
Keep playing in front of Brian and keep playing hard. Trahan on the face-off, comes to Austin. McHugh in the corner, gets the puck up, and Valeri shoots it out of his zone. 50 seconds left, and Austin shoots it back in. Jimmy Scanlon had an excellent hockey game tonight. Gets a nice crisp pass up to Trahan, to Leach. Leach fires it into the right wing corner. Greenwood on it there, shoots it back behind the net. I think if they get a shot on net, Howie, it's going to go in. I really do. Austin trying to skate the puck up. It'll be interesting to see who Austin comes out with Ragoli in the third period.
I think they'll stay with Sano. Give him a little more little more time.
Not sure that it actually matters right now. Here's a shot. The puck is loose. Austin with a nice chance there. Lions trying to get out of this period now with 6 seconds to play. And that's going to do it for the second period. And what a period it was for the Lions.
Right. Jim Sano.
Todd Fletcher with 5 points, Richie Burt with 3, but the Lions with 7 goals, 6 of them, Howie, in period number 2. They're on top 7-0.
An excellent offensive show. We're getting back to the Austin Prep goalie. I hope the coach stays with Jim Sano. Jim is a senior. I'd hate to have him not finish the season, finish his career on the bench. I'd like to see him finish the game. It's out of reach right now, I think, and let's give Sano the chance to
let him finish with some.
Right,
I agree with you. Let him finish with some good saves. To be quite honest, he did give up a soft goal, but the other 2 that he gave up were legitimate goals.
Right, they were nice plays, 2-on-1s. Both plays were excellent passes. Nice plays by Richie Burt, Todd Fletcher, Sean Reardon.
Fletcher has scored tonight. Burt has scored a couple. Fletcher a couple. Reardon has scored. Apostolakis has scored. Scanlon, I think, has an assist. We're looking here now. It's Valeri has a goal, and Scanlon does have a goal, I believe.
He has assists.
Okay.
Jim's got a couple of assists.
So we'll be back. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal. Hopefully stay with us for period number 3. Just saw a great one, folks. And we'll be back very shortly with period number 3. Welcome back, everyone. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Ronna Berman, and Pat Lee welcoming you back to the Songas Arena, where the Lions scored 6 unanswered goals in the second period, kicked the extra point in the first period, and now have, as Howie pointed out, a 7-0 lead. And a touchdown in hockey is a big lead.
It certainly is, Bruce. That's about a 4-touchdown lead in football parlance, I think. The Austin Prep, the Cougars, have a big row to hoe in front of them if they want to get back into this game. And the Lions, they should have a bounce in their step, play smart hockey, move the puck, stay away from soft goals and cheap penalties, and come away with a nice victory.
I know that Austin Prep will certainly be playing now for pride. They're a fine hockey program, and they're not going to go out of here tonight with anything but their very best. And the Lions need to, as you say, play smart hockey, keep the pressure on, and don't develop anything sloppy. They'll come back again on Sunday, hopefully, and you want to come back on an uptick. That was probably the best period of hockey of any that they've played all season, and it sounds ridiculous when you score 6 goals, but they were outstanding. They were, many of them, very pretty goals.
Very pretty, unselfish goals. The puck was given up, and there was positive results from it. I want us to be aware, or the Lions to be aware, of number 9, Jeff Grant, their center, number 11, Alex Vinu, and Kaiser, their right wing. This is a line that is very potent, and they could put points on the board in a hurry. So I want us to stay alert, be ready.
And that line is out there now, playing against the Fletcher Burt Reardon line for Chelmsford. So some of the Chelmsford players are accumulating points quickly. They've gotten goals from Burt, Fletcher, Burt, Valeri, Reardon, Fletcher, and Apostolakis, 7 of them. And we're underway in period number 3, and the Lions gain the blue line. Reardon blasts one, knocked down by the defenseman Ivanov, and Grant starts the play up through center ice, trying to hit Vinu, but a little bit too far away from him. Oh, wing-to-wing attempted there from Reardon to Burt, but intercepted. Here comes Todd Fletcher, and he dumps it into the right wing corner. Lions content to keep the clock moving along now. Playing well, looking for their chances, and here's one. This is Fletcher, drops it back, and a bullet by Apostolakis. And Sano, who has remained in goal, had that thing go past wide to his right. Lions shoot the puck up, not out. It's kept in by that man Grant, and he fires a bullet that's deflected by Castlingway.
Yep. Deflected it up into the net, so they have a face-off to the left of Brian. Got a line change here. The Steve Valeri, Sean Patno, Kevin Gray are the forwards, with Jim Scanlon, Timmy Ivers. No, I'm sorry, not Timmy. It's Brian O'Connell, number 5, on defense.
You pointed out in between periods, Howie, we've yet to see Matt Frazier play tonight. He was injured at the end of the game. Oh, a nice pass coming through, trying to hit Gray, and did not. Here's a wide open net and a goal.
Kevin Gray.
That's
Sean
Patno. Sean Patno. I think Gray's going to get an assist on the goal. Lions have number 8. It didn't take long, a minute 18 seconds into the third period, and they have goal 8.
In Jim Sano's defense, he didn't have a chance on that one. He made the initial save and deflected it. Out came the rebound right onto the stick of Sean Patno, and he just put it upstairs.
I'm sure he's feeling a little bit happier now. He wasn't in that goal parade until just then.
Just then, right?
So I'm sure he's feeling pretty nice. Was that Scanlon got an assist on that play? I didn't even realize Scanlon was on the ice, to tell you the truth.
I didn't think he was.
Wow. We're not going to take it away from him, but he was wearing somebody else's shirt.
I thought it was Chris O'Connell, and
yeah, I did too. He might have been.
It may have been Jim.
Let's go with it, because that's what they announced, and let's think that they're right. And nice save, Castlingway.
That was a soft shot.
That's one of those that could go in if you're not on your toes.
Right. You misjudge the speed, or it flutters a little bit. Give up a soft goal. A nice job by Brian.
We have played 2 minutes and 1 second in the third period, and the Lions have a commanding 8-0 lead. Austin wins the faceoff, but it eludes their defenseman and comes back into the Chelmsford end. Matt Trahan trying to disrupt the defenseman Ivanov. Ivers on the sideboard. Yeah, we've, as Rana pointed out, now we've gotten a touchdown in the 2-point conversion. So maybe we'll kick the field goal here, Howie.
Wow.
This is Austin Prep back over the Chelmsford line. Lions playing an excellent defensive job in front of Castlingway tonight. Ooh, a shot just wide by Trahan. Made Sano make a move, and he shot it from the blue line. Fletcher steals it. Nice pass to Ridden. Knocked off the puck, no call. Ridden belts one of the Austin players, Anisi. Puck comes to Ivers at the point. Tries to feed it in. Fletcher with it out front, and it just goes by.
Right through the crease. I think it got through so cleanly. I think it surprised Sean that it wasn't touched by anybody.
Apostolakis behind the net. Tries to hit Ridden along the sideboards, and it comes loose. Shot back in. Jimmy Ivers on the puck. Richie Britt belts it off the boards and out of the zone. Shot back in by Souza. Castlingway there again. Shots on the big board here show 20 to 15 in favor of Austin Prep. If the Lions have 8 goals on 15 shots, that's pretty efficient.
I'd say.
What do we have, Rana, for shots on goal? 25 to 17 in favor of Austin Prep. Okay. So it's pretty close then. We have 11 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the third period. Got some new Lions out there now.
Lions, right. Number 6, Brian. I don't have a number 6.
We don't have a 6 on the program, so we're going to
okay.
have to wonder about that one.
Yeah.
We got Tim Domenico out there,
though. Right. Number 8. We have number 14. Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen's out there as well.
And
you've got a new defenseman just coming out, or is that Scanlon?
Scanlon and Apostolakis in defense.
Right. And a penalty coming up on Chelmsford now. Nice save by Castlingway. And we're going to be whistled for a penalty.
Hooking.
Looks like Apostolakis, no, is that 14 or 4? That's 14. So Chris Hansen's going to get a minor minute 31 seconds.
We've been informed that number 6 is Scott Aronian. Yep.
Scott Aronian.
He not only does the photography, but also keeps us up to speed on roster changes.
We have a very versatile crew up here.
We do.
We bring the coffee, we take the water. We've got a crew that helps each other out up here. Certainly want to compliment Coach Jack and his staff in preparing the Lions tonight. They regrouped after a 5-1 loss to a real fine hockey team, and boy, they came out tonight and just took control of this hockey game.
Let's see how we handle the power play here and do some penalty killing. We have Scanlon, Fletcher, Reardon, and Apostolakis out there as the penalty killers.
Austin controlling the puck, comes back to the point, and shot on goal, but never got to Castleton. Knocked away, skating up through center ice. Todd Fletcher trying to get to the goal, knocked down, and he's going to draw a penalty.
Probably tripping, or
the only way to stop him was to trip him.
That's what we got.
And that's going to be, I think it's number 14 going into the penalty box for Austin at Capraro.
Capraro, right.
Right. So the Lions we're going to play even strength for the next 46 seconds, and then the Lions are going to enjoy about a 44-second power play.
Let's see, what do we got? 46 seconds left on the
right.
penalty to Chris Hansen?
Right.
Okay.
This is Patno keeping the puck in, gives it back off the boards. Apostolakis can't control it. It comes loose, and he fires it over to his defense mate, Jim Scanlon. Hits Patno, throws it into the corner. He's out there with Richie Bird up front. Richie's got 2 goals tonight. Puck is tied up. Richie trying to dig it free. Remember, they're skating 4-on-4 for the moment.
And on this ice surface, that is a lot of open seams, a lot of open ice.
The pond just got bigger, didn't it?
Certainly did.
Burt and Patno tonight, both 3-point people. This is a nice-looking shot by
Grant.
Grant. He gets the puck on net, Howie.
Yeah, he certainly does. I don't think he's been off target all night.
Lions are now on the power play. They need to get control, however, and get it organized. I know that scoring a goal now is not a necessity, so they just want to keep the game under control. Nice wraparound shot there by the Austin player, and Austin looks like they're on the power play the way they're going right now. Deflected shot, kick away by Castleton, and a dump out by the Lions.
They're doing a much better job on their 4-man offense than we are at the moment.
So we're going to have 8 seconds left on the Chelmsford power play, but 8:27 left in the hockey game, and an 8-0 Chelmsford lead. Don't think anyone expected this type of game. Austin lost on Sunday 5-4 overtime to Hingham.
Right, and Chelmsford obviously came out tonight with a little nice save by Brian.
What a save by Brian Castleton twice.
He had his leg out, the puck just trickled under the pad, and Brian was able to recover in time to cover it before he crossed the goal line.
That's kind of a confidence save, Howie. Sometimes a goaltender who's playing well doesn't panic, keeps after the puck, controls it, as he did there. Brian, I know, would love to get a shutout here tonight.
He's shaking his...
Oh, and there go. My goodness, I did it. I apologize, Brian.
You're not supposed to mention that word.
I know that. I apologize. I'll take the hit for that one.
All right, Brian, you talk to Mr. Byam.
I'll give you my email address, Brian, and you can send the cards and letters. Austin Prep gets on the board at the 6:42 mark of the 3rd period. Their first goal, 8-1.
All right, we have David Leach at center, Mark Trahan on left wing, Chris Greenwood on right wing, Adam McHugh at defense, along with, let's see, who can't see the other defenseman. Timmy Ivers. All right.
Ivers McHugh, right. That goal was scored by Souza. Alex Souza was from Ivanov and Anisi for the initial goal for Austin Prep tonight. Shot in. Austin Prep has played, and to their credit, they have played an excellent third period. I know the Lions are probably thinking about the lead here and so forth, but give Austin some credit. They have kept the pressure on, haven't quit, and they're keeping the action into the Chelmsford end. Puck is loose again. Ryan Castingway is really under the gun here. Another save, Castingway. Knocks it to the corner. Don't like to see your goalie get abused here now.
This is the second game in a row, and I've seen that this line
really has trouble
getting the puck out of the zone.
Yeah.
They're young. They need the experience. They're getting it tonight, and as the tournament wears on, they'll get better at clearing the puck out of the zone.
And Austin is going to go on the power play. I think they have Matt Trahan.
It is Mark Trahan, right?
Mark Trahan with the penalty. And that comes exactly at the 8-minute mark of the third period. 7 minutes to play in the hockey game, and the Lions shoot the puck into the Austin bench.
Apostolakis.
You're going to clear it. You might as well shoot it at the enemy, right? It's like shooting in at the carnival, at the Cupid dolls. Just knock them over.
I don't know.
We got the Chelmsford fans now a little bored. They're trying to start the wave down here in front of us. Lions need to kill this power play. There's a minute 17 left on it. That looked like it was out. And the referee waved it off. It didn't come out. Todd Fletcher with the puck. And Todd very smartly dumps it in to the Austin Prep end. Collected by Peterson behind the net. Venu comes out. He skates across the red line, the blue line, takes the puck deep and is not able to get it on goal. Comes behind the net. Playing with it there is number 4, Jonathan Maniff. And the puck comes out of the zone. So it's 40 seconds left in the power play. This is Peterson behind his net, playing catch. Capraro with the puck now. Todd Fletcher in deep, forechecking. 5 minutes, 58 seconds left to play in the hockey game. Vieno with the puck again. Comes across the blue line. Checked by Scanlon and Reardon. Shoots the puck in deep. And looking for a crossing player and not being able to get him. Puck is dumped in. Fletcher lets Capraro stay with the puck. He chases him deep. Vienu comes back and the power play is over. So the Lions kill that power play. Apostolakis made a nice play blocking the puck while he was looking up at the clock.
I don't know what the hell was.
I think he was looking up. Yeah. And he shoots the puck in, and whoa, nice save
play by Ginsano.
By Sano. That was a blue line shot by Apostolakis, but it was labeled for the far corner.
Just about a foot off the ice, a real tough one to defend against. Sano was able to get the glove down in time because that was labeled for the corner, as you mentioned.
We have Brian Castingway coming out now for the Lions to a standing ovation and well deserved.
Absolutely. I think Coach Fletcher was going to try to keep him out there until you know who mentioned the shutout.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pay for that one. I know. That's for sure. Joe Maccarell is now in goal, and here comes Austin Prep with 5 minutes to play in the game, and the shot is high and over the dasher and out of play. So Joe Maccarell is going to get 5 minutes of playing time. Jack is using the entire bench tonight.
All right.
Got to be real proud of his kids, Howie.
Bounced back from a tough physical game Sunday night against BC High, and to come back tonight and play and pass and skate as well as they have with just a short rest is a real tribute to the coaching staff, letting the team get rested up and be ready for tonight.
Nate Zeminski's now into the action for the Lions, getting everybody an opportunity to skate here at Songus, and I know that was quite a thrill for all the Lion players. This is Domenico with the puck.
Number
gains center ice.
Number 24 in defense, Brad Miskowski.
Miskowski is in as well. Here comes Austin Prep back. Mackerel stops the puck and shoots it back along the dasher. Domenico with the puck, gets it out of the zone, and this is going to be an icing call with 4:13 left to play in the hockey game.
Probably a defensive tandem we'll see next year. Nate Zeminski and Brad Miskowski are both sophomores. Play together all this year. And with the loss of Scanlon and Apostolakis, those two will step up.
But Chris comes back. He's a junior,
so
we're going to bring him back.
I think
He's great, and I think Adam McHugh will come back, and that will be nice as well.
Sure.
So the defensive situation looks pretty good for the Lions.
Yep.
Checking Ryan O'Connell to see where he fits into this. He's a junior as well, so we've got some defensemen coming back.
Okay.
Play is on, and this is Zeminski behind the net. Greenwood's out there. Leach is out there. And Leach tries to hit Mark Drahan. And now the Lion student body is chanting public school at the Austin Prep fans. These two student bodies have really had a yelling contest. Goal by Austin Prep. Lions were retreating there, coming back in on Joe Mackerel, and I'm not sure he saw that.
Austin Prep put a backhand in. I don't know, number 16 maybe? I don't know who's...
Shots on goal in this period have been certainly a domination by Austin Prep, understandably so. 12-3. Thank you, Runner, and certainly that was expected. So Austin has its second goal of the hockey game. So I'm a little bit off the hook now on the shutout, I hope. Whoop, the puck bounces over Brian O'Connell's stick, covered by Ivers, behind the net. Ivers throws it to the corner. Mark Drahan goes after the puck in the corner. Coach Fletcher's resting some of his people now, getting ready for the next action that they'll face, which will be Sunday against Arlington Catholic, another team that Chelmsford played earlier in this season. Play back into the Chelmsford end. Shot up by O'Connell. Domenico collects the puck, skates it into the center, shoots it into the left wing corner. 2:45 left to play in the third period. 8-2 Chelmsford. Austin starts to play back up, but it comes to Grant. Grant makes a nice move trying to get around the defenseman, but Ivers and O'Connell step in there nicely. Puck is back to the blue line. Oh, looking for that was Mark Drahan.
Scott Aronian, number 6.
Sorry, that's 6, right.
Scott
6 and 9. Aronian almost had a breakaway there.
Yes, he did.
Ivers to Aronian. He shoots it across the red line into the corner. Didn't quite get to the red line, so we have an icing call. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The story of this game, Howie, was a 6-goal outburst in the second period by Chelmsford.
The scoring was spread around from Reardon to Fletcher, Richie Burt with assists, Scanlon, Todd Fletcher. Did Burt get 2 goals in that period?
Burt's has two goals. He had one in the first period, right? One in the second. Right, 5 different goal scorers.
5 different goal scorers. That's good.
And that's a nice balance. David Leach shoots the puck up, comes to Chris Hansen, to Greenwood rather, and he's collapsed on by a couple of Austin Prep players. Oh, the puck comes into the crease.
Capraro shot on his goalie.
Chris Greenwood made a nice move through center ice and took 2 defenders to knock him off the puck. Minute 47 seconds to play. It's a nice win for the Lions, who were looked at by some as maybe not even deserving of getting into the final, the Elite 8 to begin with, Howard.
Right. There was been talk all around the Boston area about the Chelmsford selection, but I think this might
vindicate that selection a little bit, I think. I agree with you. Lions had an excellent last third of the season and deserved the invitation that they did get. Long shot in by Trahan this time, collected by Powers behind the net. And we're coming up to 1 minute and 10 seconds left in our hockey game. This is a nice shot by Mackerel, nice save by Mackerel, rather.
All right.
And the Lions and Austin Prep just trying to get through the last minute of this hockey game.
Coach Fletcher's skating just the third and fourth lines right now.
Right.
That's good. He's getting everyone some ice time.
This often this year it's been 4 or 5 guys that have carried the load for the Lions, Howie. But tonight, real team effort from the goalie on out.
Exactly. It was
nice pass by the
nice
Lions.
Pass by Scott there.
Scott Aronian made a nice pass in the center. Scott made another pass into the crease.
Someone on the post.
Uh-oh, we got 8 guys on the ice right now. We have 5.
Now, okay.
1, 2, 3. We have 5. One guy came off the bench, and I thought we had 6. Got to be able to count.
That's
25 seconds, and the Lion fans are on their feet with a nice victory.
Giving the Lions a nice round of applause, too. Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved. So now we're down to the Elite 6, Howie.
Yep. Yeah. The elimination of Belmont and Austin Prep tonight.
Right. Those 2 teams will play no more for this season. The Lions will play on Sunday. Time to be announced. Loose puck in front. 7 seconds to go. And this is going to do it for this hockey game for tonight. And a great big victory by the Lions. 8-2 and a final save by Mackerel. And the Lions come out of here with a victory, evening their Elite 8 record at 1-1. And as I alluded to earlier, Howie, this was a real team effort.
Yes, it was, Bruce. They had excellent opportunities and contributions from a number of players. Our stat sheet is
it's loaded here, Howie.
Probably the most it's been all season. We've got points from 5 points from Fletcher, 3 points from Richie Burt, 2 from Sean Reardon. Sean Patno had 3 points. Steve Valeri had a single point. Scanlon had 2. Gray had 1. Apostolakis had 1. 8 different people scoring, either scoring or assisting on goals to match the final score of 8-2.
These are unofficial statistics, but we believe that they're correct. Just got a dirty look from our statistician here, but it is hard occasionally to pick up the PA system in the building. But regardless of who and when, this was a solid team effort. Adam McHugh, I thought, had a nice game tonight.
Yes, he did.
Timmy Ivers, I thought, had a solid game tonight.
Absolutely.
And Brian Castingway, of course,
Brian,
you can't say enough about him.
Another strong performance. He gets a chance to rest now, not playing until Sunday. Just put some WD-40 on you, Brian. Don't get rusty.
That's right. We'll keep him limbered up and come back here and do it again on Sunday. And this really was a fine hockey game. To beat a team like Austin Prep and to beat them by a score of 8-2, I mean, you really have to play a fine hockey game.
Do we have a time for Sunday? Is any?
No, I was trying to pick that up, but I couldn't get it from the PA. But
I don't know if it'll be a 2 o'clock.
It's going to be 4 games, so I believe
games?
they'll probably follow the same schedule as they followed last Sunday, but I don't know which game we'll get. Probably one of the earlier of the 2.
Probably a noon or a 2:15 start, one or the other.
That's what I would think.
Check your local newspaper for time and place.
That's right.
You know the place, Songus Arena.
Exactly. And can't play golf yet, so you might as well come out here and watch some hockey.
That's right. You can watch some hockey and get back in time to see Tiger at 4 o'clock. And
sure.
Be all set.
Well, we're going to wrap it up here as the Lions are still out on the ice celebrating with their coach, Jack Fletcher. And we want to thank, once again, Pat Lee for his excellent photography work. I want to thank Ronna Berman for, I think you ran out of ink in that pen tonight, right?
I did, yes.
We have to buy a new pen.
Those are the first words I think she's...
Jack will buy me a new pen.
You hear that, Jack? She wants a new pen. Make it red. And Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, and as always, it is a real treat for us to bring you the games. If you watched this one, you saw Jumpsuit at its best tonight.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Howie. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you, Bruce.
And we'll see you again on Sunday, hopefully.
Good night, everyone.